What is poppin', yo? Welcome back to another YouTube video. Today we're taking a look at our first ever rock candy. These are a different vinyl figure that Funko make as well, because Funko are making all sorts of vinyl figures, and these are a figure which I've bought my mum the Little Mermaid one, the Ariel one from the Wreck-It Ralph wave, and I bought my Nana the Bellatrix one from the Harry Potter wave. So I have decided to get Lady Sansa to finish my collection of Game of Thrones characters. We took a look at Arya the other day, and we will be taking a look at Jon Snow in the Funko Legacy Collectors figures, because we already took a look at him in the Dark Horse figure form. So, we got another figure for Jon Snow. Very exciting. We got another figure for Khaleesi, and then also Khal Drogo. So, getting into Sansa here, Lady Sansa, which I do believe this is her fit from one of the final seasons, and I will be reviewing all of Game of Thrones on the channel over the next couple of days, and this is completely sealed, never been opened. We have the wolf head for House Stark there, we have a picture of her, the Game of Thrones logo, and a couple of, scuffs around the edges to give it that more medieval look, and the Lady Sansa written in gold there as well. Lady Sansa has gone through the most shit throughout the Game of Thrones series. She has been married basically 3 to 4 times. She was given away to Joffrey at the start of the series, which was, unfortunate because Joffrey was an absolute dickhead. Then she was promised to be married to that one prince who was gay, who lived in a faraway land, but she actually liked him. They never got married because she was forced to marry Tyrion, the dwarf, and that marriage didn't last long because she managed to escape and run away, and she managed to go with Littlefinger, and when she got with Littlefinger, she murdered her aunt, and then got married off again to a different family, but she's back in her hometown, Winterfell, and yeah, now she's being abused. And that is all I know of her character at this point. And again, given the chain around her neck, I'm going to imagine she doesn't get out of her situation anytime soon. She's still wearing her black cloak, her fur at the top there, the belt and the gloves, a nice, molded hair there with the braids at the back, the nice black flowing cape, nice face print as well. You can definitely tell it's Lady Sansa from this figure, and again a pretty big base with the Funko logo at the bottom to show that it's a Funko product, and it was made in 2018. So this is really good to actually have found this on Vinted for quite cheap as a sealed product. I don't really get the hype for Funko rock candies. I think they fell off. I think their main product is Funko Pops, because the sodas also fell off. But I did buy a few of those for Cowboy Bebop, which you can take a look at, because I did upload them a couple of days ago. But I also got them off Vinted. I get most of my stuff off Vinted recently, and I did tell you to watch out, because I was doing a massive haul video, a massive haul from Vinted, where I take a look at a load of different products, and this is one of the ones that I got. And again, I got it for very cheap. It was like £7, £7 to £10. I kind of forget. I bought a lot, but this is genuinely a really nice figure. The rock candy art style for the figures is much more realistic, and a lot more detailed than the Funko Pops, as we can see from the Funko Pops in the background. They are a little bit smaller, but better proportioned to actual humans. They're not wild and out there with their massive heads and tiny bodies, but they still look really cool and insanely detailed. And I honestly really do like this figure. It is brilliant, and Lady Sansa is one of my favorite characters, and they have been rumored to be coming into Fortnite very soon, so I'm excited to see that, and I will be buying them when they do come out. And again, for an insanely detailed figure, just look at the torso sculpt there, with all the different plates of, I don't know if it's armor or just the texture of the dress there, and the chains and the wolf heads around her neck, because I do believe she becomes the queen of Winterfell again. Lady Sansa, she is the lady, she is the ruler of Winterfell. She's an absolute unit, an absolute badass, and honestly is a really cool figure. Again, Lady Sansa, one of the better characters because she manages to be very like vicious and very smart. Not like as battle ready smart like Jon Snow and Arya, but she is very clever and she bides her time well. And she manages to do quite a lot throughout the show as well. Like everyone expected her to be like this damsel in distress in the earlier seasons, when she was with Joffrey, but no, she's an absolute powerhouse and an absolute unit, and she has done so much like on her own. I am very excited to see where her character goes because I haven't finished the show at the time of like recording this video. I will have finished it by the time this video comes out, but at the time of recording, I haven't finished the show, so I'm very interested to see where her character gets taken. And I will sort of talk about it and explore it a little bit more in the like show reviews that I do, so definitely stay tuned for those. But other than that, I hope you all enjoyed. I'll see you all in the next one. Hope you all have an excellent day, and goodbye. Stay home and stay safe.